Well, I suppose the videos playing had nothing to do with the internet, so... Well, hello, everybody. It is hard to believe, but I am streaming to you from a fiber internet connection. Unfrickin' real. Unreal. And instantly, we're seeing some differences because Lady Iron just turned in the fastest Alacritus Adventurer time ever. First time in single digits that somebody's been able to be. So that seems to already be paying off. Congratulations, Lady Iron, on your new record, and also for being the Alacritus Adventurer for the 37th time. Good day to you. Ursa, hello and good morning. Coleman, good morning. Jezriah, good morning. Bogan, good morning. A Sword Bear, good morning. I'm here. Oh, goody. How the heck are you, Swordy? Dear Diary, Lutz has fiber and we're all experiencing morning brown without interruption. It's going to be a good day indeed. I don't like the way you said that. Rollin, hello, good morning. Butts to you as well. Blondie, hello. Dare ask, is that thing still around? It sure is, actually. It's right here. And it still makes the noises, baby. Oh, yeah. Right there. There you go. Now you don't. We are so back, baby. How you doing, Koro? Hello. He dragged out a few times. The office is also in disarray. Here, I might as well. Hopefully all these... I had to recreate this scene that we are in right now. I don't know if you remember, but the last stream that we had, this was just a black screen. I did everything I could to fix it. Nothing I could do. Like, it didn't matter what sources I added into this scene. It just stayed a black scene. So I had to fully rebuild it, and hopefully it's all right now. And what do we have here? Lady Iron. The guild is my home. We love you, Lady Iron. Thank you so much. And that is a continuation of your Discord sub. So thank you for both, for hanging out on Discord and for hanging out here on Twitch. Appreciate you very much. Very much. Let's see. So thrilled I could scream. Fiber is our god. It is fancy. I'm excited about it. It's been a long time coming. I live in an older established neighborhood, is how like a real estate agent would probably put it. And I did not think that fiber was going to happen probably ever in my time living here. And lo and behold, here we are. So they went and they actually ran brand new infrastructure around here, which is unreal. So yeah, hopefully we will be very, very smooth and stable from now on. I also have another theory I'll share with you all. If you recall, and I don't think this is going to mess I don't know, maybe it would mess you guys up on Alacritus Adventurer, but I always had to restart Lootspot Goots at the beginning of the stream, and so he would do beep boop before I'd ever come online. I believe that I had no way of testing it until now. I believe that was due to my internet disconnecting. And so like Lootspot Goots is able to reboot himself. Like if we lose power or something like that, he should be able to reboot himself. But I believe it was due to like our internet just tanking. So we're gonna find out if Lootspot Goots never comes offline again. Then we know. So we'll see. Otherwise, it is some sort of bug in the code, and it could very well still be a bug in the code. I don't know, but that's one of my theories. Is like I don't see anything yet. But I have some other things I could maybe do. But yeah, being the fastest Alacritus was all I had going for me. That's not true. Fastest fingers in the East. Typical boob sounds. Is that? I suppose I've never truly possessed boobs, but I don't think that's accurate. I don't think that's an accurate statement. With your new Wi-Fi speed, you can see the future. That would be fantastic. Hello, beautiful Kirk. Hope you got fiber internet. Hope it's everything you hoped it would be. I'll be working and lurking, have fun. Appreciate you, dude, and love you. I hope work's going all right. Hope life is going all right. I haven't been able to stop in any of your streams in a while. But yeah, so far it's very good. It is like, I think the most mind-blowing part of it to me is that it's less than half the cost of what we were paying for before. And to be clear, we're still paying for it, but we're gonna be ending that here in the next day or two. So, but yeah, it's less than half, and it is a promotional price. I understand that, but we were on like some sort of promotion from Xfinity as well. Went from $110 to like $48 a month. So I sound crystal clear. That's good to hear. Looking very dapper. Thank you. Nice haircut. Thank you. I just got it yesterday. It was needed. So buttery smooth, not laggy at all. And it's Blueprints Day. Truly a treat for ya boy. It's just for you, Swordy. Just for you. Don't tell anybody else I said that, though. Your fingy still hurts? From what? Some deduction, sure, Lutz Holmes. Cap'n, hello, hello. Can't believe Lutz is mansplaining a typical boob haver about boob sounds. That's what I said. I said I've never possessed them, but that's not been my experience. That's all I'm saying. Xfinity can suck my big toe. I cannot wait. I cannot wait to hit the like disconnect button for the final time. It's going to be fantastic. I actually told one of the people that was out here setting it up yesterday. They actually sent 2 people, which was really actually very nice. They had one person handling the install, the other person handling the like the account setup and everything. And I had already done most of that. So basically what he did was he just kind of gave me some tips for saving more money on my bill. So one thing is like he said, yeah, you definitely want to set up it to come straight from your bank account rather than going through a credit card on auto pay, because you'll save another $5 per month that way. And I'm like, okay, that's awesome. But he set me up on like the double check that I knew how to set up the app and all that, which I already done on my own. But it was nice to have him here. And another thing he told me is that he said, yeah, when you get that final bill, we cover that. And I'm like, I didn't even know about that when I signed up. Like, that's just even better. But yeah. I had to message the service support for my vacuum yesterday, and they sent me a new main body. Wait, what happened to it? It's just not working anymore? Remember that any time anyone in this community plays or streams Blueprints, they briefly think this is going to summon Swordy, because that shit's like a bad signal to me. Yes, I did think that. I did think that. Tell them that the motor isn't even running, even with all the filters and everything off, and they were like, can you please clean the filters and dustbin, see if it works? Oh, that's annoying. Spidey senses tingle when Blueprints is booted up. I believe that for sure. I believe that for sure. Remind me to play Blueprints more then. Ghost, hello. Click for instant friendship told me to go for a run, you sloppy piece. Stop it. It did not. It did not. Connection's really good when you see every atom of that beautiful shirt. You mean this Gen Con shirt? This one right here? The 3 Dragon Howling. Gonna go live in the Blueprints category just read Warrior Cats. The vacuum's only a few months old. The filter isn't even dirty. How would a slightly cleaner filter gonna magically make the motor run? Yeah. I don't know. I guess they think, man, this dude really clogged up his filter so bad that like nothing's gonna get through there. My neck will break from hype whiplash. Given I never heard of that, I don't think so. Wait, did I see you fire up Chance of Senar the other day? I was sworn I saw that on my Steam noties. Must have been someone else. My brain did a goofer. Oh, speaking of games coming up on people's status, Coleman, Discord is showing you as a brand new Hunt Showdown player. I don't know how that's possible, but like in like the little activity sidebar, it shows that you're in Hunt Showdown, and then it shows like the little leaf next to you saying new player, and I'm like, what? Yeah, that's odd. Unless you're did you create a new account or something? Brand new with 2,000 plus hours. The fibers are good so far, Ghost. Very good. We actually had the fastest Alacrus adventure ever this morning, and I'll be honest, I didn't know that would have been tied to my internet. But it appears it must have been. And then additionally, I have a theory that we're gonna be testing about loot spot goots over the next. Well, basically, we'll find out next week when we boot up on Monday. But I was like wondering if loot spot goots' issues of being disconnected and me always having to reboot him at the start of every stream was due to our internet basically lagging him out. And so we'll find out. We should find out by Monday of next week. Or I could probably find out just by checking his logs throughout the weekend, you know, and the rest of this week. But still, you know, we'll find out for sure by Monday. If I forget to check, then I'll know by Monday. Lars, hello. Look at this Chris Young man. How you doing, Lars? Good day? Got nothing today. I'm tired. How's the fam, Ghost? You guys all healed up finally, I hope? Been playing much on Steam since I finished Kinseed. Little Leaf just means he's playing in eco mode. That's me though. I save the frames. You know, that's why every time I get into a boss compound, if I'm playing on higher frames, it just totally poops on me. I'll need to sacrifice for our Lord and Savior data center. Doing good enough? Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. Yeah, I hope everybody's been doing well. I've missed y'all. Hopefully our internet woes are over. Of course, it is still technology. You know, technology is not infallible, as we all know. But hopefully our internet woes are over. I have to tell y'all, I'm pretty excited that I could lower my bill and get more reliable internet in the same fell swoop. I think that's very cool. And I think all in all, I feel good about the fact, even if this was somehow exactly the same as what I had, even if it was exactly the same somehow, I would feel good about being able to just kind of like cancel Xfinity and move on to the new provider, just because they just didn't care, you know what I mean? And it's like, and previously there was just no other option. There was no other option, so it's like, I mean, they don't have any incentive to care. So yeah. Invalid hetero. Hello, invalid hetero, right? How are you doing? Hello. It has been a long time. It has been a long time. Family's good, just chaotic. We're in every other day is field day or green day or school spirit. Oh shoot, yeah. Yeah, when is their last day of school? Picking out loot spot logs, making sure it's getting enough fiber. Ew. Stand it back in a few. You got it, Sorty. Look like you've taken a sip from the fountain of youth as well. You look great. Well, thank you so much. Seriously, appreciate that. Very, very much appreciate that. I feel pretty good. I do feel good. I've said this actually. One of my former athletes I hadn't seen in several years. I just saw him last week, and he said he's like, dude, you look exactly the same. And I'm like, really? That's very kind of you to say. And the honest truth is that you know, life can be stressful at times, but I feel extremely fortunate to have the things I do. I think the definitely coaching high school track keeps me young, even though it is also indirectly the source of a lot of my stress. It keeps me young at the same time, you know. It's just I freaking love it. I just love it. Meanwhile, I'm tippy-toeing my way to 42. 42, the answer to everything. There you go. You're about to have all the answers. Lutz is ageless. I don't know about that. Actually, I've been having knee pain lately. I'm like, man, what the heck is going on here? And one of my buddies told me, he's like, you know what people will say? They'll say it's because you're getting older, but that's not it. So, and I'm like, no, I don't think it is it, because I had pain like this when I was in college too, and it had gone away for a long time. But your peonies are about to bloom. Bet they're gonna look gorgeous. Yeah, that's exciting. Exciting. How have the temps been there? Has it been really warm there for you too, Koro? I'm assuming it has. Invalid, how are you doing though? What's new? What's new? All right, I am gonna go ahead and launch Blueprints, and we shall be playing some of that. Let me go ahead and also I fixed a number of things on stream last night. It wasn't nearly as bad as I thought it was gonna be. I fixed, well, because the new internet got connected, Lootspot Goots, the chat thing had to be fixed. Hopefully that, I'm again, that's one of those things we'll find out, but I feel like the reason why the chat would disconnect and freeze had more to do with our internet connection. So we'll see if that doesn't ever freeze again, then that could be our answer. The True Celts, hello there. I was just thinking about you, dude. Hoping things are going all right. I should have sent you a message. I thought about you 2 days ago, and I should have just sent you a message. But it's good to see you. How are things? Now the internet's fixed, back to 5-day streams. We'll just say soon. Soon. Not for at least a little bit, but yeah, soon. Been lovely here. Really rainy the past 2 days. High 60s, low 70s. That's nice. Peeing knees? Wait, knees? Peeing? Where did you get peeing from? Definitely been vicious to us, but we are still pushing. A lot of loss over the last year, both in family and friends. It's been challenging. I feel that. I feel that. I don't wish that on anybody. I don't wish that on anybody. It's been, I'm right there with you, unfortunately. But much love to you. Let me see. I haven't been able to test this button out here. Does this? There we go. Much love to you, my friend. I hope it's... Oh, peonies equals peeing knee. Okay, got it. I was like, wait a minute. I was mentioning my knees earlier, and I'm like, wait, I don't remember saying anything about them peeing. Got to get up early tomorrow, so good night, everyone. And Lutz, enjoy the new internet. Thank you so much, Bogan. Hope you have a good, restful sleep. Have a good night, man of tomorrow. All right, I ran a drinking race Saturday, attended a friend's graduation Sunday. Work? Drinking race, huh? Tell me more. Tell me more. Customer call at 9, so don't do anything interesting in the game until I'm back. Wait, in 7 minutes? Shoot, I was just about to launch the game. Knees pee when you need to drain them. Drinking race, just a race to the bottom. I assume it is like a race. Is it like a beer mile kind of thing? But maybe further. I've always been pretty impressed with beer miles. I mean, I don't drink anyway, but I don't think I would do it even if I did, you know? Because, like, I'm just trying to think of other, you know, like, if I were to do, I don't know, like, I've heard of people doing Diet Coke miles. I like Diet Coke. I'm not doing that, though. I'm not doing that. I mean, granted, even if it was a shorter distance, you know, something that I prefer to run, no, I'm not doing that. That sounds like my tummy sounds not excited, you know? Run from pub to pub, drink a beer, run to a beer fest. There you go. That's kind of what I was thinking. Yeah, that's cool. How did it go? Did you feel good about it? Like body feeling good? Hopefully, hopefully over the injuries. Got to chocolate milk every mile. They did do that. They did a milk mile. Actually, some of my kids did a milk mile. The last practice before we had to all, before we had to cancel the season basically for COVID. So we knew, like we said, our school had put out a bulletin that said, like, you know, we're moving to online school starting on this day. So this is the final day that you guys will be able to meet for all of your practices. Our kids organized and did a milk mile. And so every 400 meters, every lap around the track, they drank like, it basically was a shot of milk because they were little bathroom cups of milk. And yeah, they didn't feel good afterwards. They did not feel good afterwards. I don't drink soda to run. I mean, I don't run, but I wouldn't drink soda if I did. Thriller, hello, good morning. How are ya? Hello, hello. 5K one all right, but not quite back. Okay. Getting close, though? Closer? This made me cackle. Cat is sniffing and tapping the speaker you are coming out of. She wants to find Lutz. I want to find Cat. What a coincidence. What a gosh dang coincidence. School bulletin, disregard the sewer, smell the trash. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no worries over there. Sounds almost like a bad idea. It was pretty funny. We as coaches found it very funny. Did bathroom cups of beer. Yeah, that would be, yeah. Let's put it this way. I need to get to the gym. Well, as I just hope that your injury, your bad injury luck is over, is what I'm trying to say here. So Once that is fully over and you get healed up, you're going to be absolutely crushing it. Absolutely crushing it. Has it been 4 years? Man, it has been a minute then. It has been a minute since we've seen one another. Dang. Dang. And Ghost, I think, unfollowed me. So there's that. I pissed Ghost off at some point. As long as it knows that long, I'm still a loot surprise. Well, we were trying to get you to come out to Gen Con so that you could, you know, pop 2 cherries at once. I mean, what? All right. Where's my button? There it is. Blueprints. Blueprints. Launching game. But yeah, I fixed a couple of things. We fixed the camera issue we were having, fixed this dealio, since that got swapped over on internet. We're going to find out. I think I fixed the Spotify thing so I can pause music again. I thought MRSA took care of that. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we paused the music. All right. And then let's go over here. Hopefully this all looks good. Yeah. Perfect. Almost 3 years from Rollin. Side note, Kashi has a strawberry banana Fruit Loop style cereal and it's delicious. I've been eating a lot of the Catalina Crunch cereal lately. Or so what I do is I put and shoot, I actually just ran out. I meant to do a grocery order. I'll have to do one for frick. When can I do one? We've got a track meet tonight, so I'm not gonna be home till late. Maybe I can just like frick off at work and go during the day. I don't know. But I usually do like a bed of Fiber One cereal, about 50 grams of Fiber One cereal, and then I throw some Catalina Crunch on top. The blueberry muffin one, very good. I really like the blueberry. I actually like all the flavors, but blueberry muffin's my favorite. Whoa. Gen Con timing is so brutal. I'm waiting for non-con where we just show up at Non's house for 3 days without telling him. I think he would pass away. It sucks for protein. I've also taken a sprinkling some into my yogurt. Wait, it sucks for protein? Just saying that like the Kashi cereal doesn't have much protein. It's the GD Catalina Crunch wine mixer. We call Lutz a blueberry muffin because he's our favorite. Oh my. Ghost, we can't say that. Yeah, we can't call it non-con, especially if we're showing up at somebody's house non-consensually, you know what I mean? Wait, now I get it. Hang on. I understand. Okay. You're right. No, it works. It works. It works. The cereal sucks for protein. Yeah. Yeah. But I've had some few Kashi cereals as well. They're pretty good. I need a protein snack. Like you need an idea for a protein snack or you just need one now? I haven't been doing this so much lately, but I started making my own protein bars. What a difference. What a difference it makes versus buying them from the store. Holy crap. It is so much cheaper. It is so much freaking cheaper. And some of them are just, I mean, some of them are flat out better. Like I got some protein bars from Costco that just were absolute cheeks. They were terrible. And I'm like, I paid like $24 for this box. I mean, granted, it's a big box of protein bars, but I'm like, I paid $24 for this. We made some here. We made some here and they tasted better and were way cheaper. So yeah, protein bars are cheaper when you make them on your own. Okay, yeah, I got to do this. I got to remember what I was doing. That's the problem. I haven't played this game in weeks. The last time I played this, my internet was doo-doo, and so we had to quit. We had to quit streaming for like 2 weeks. But we are going to go over to that shed. Let's see. I might want to turn mic volume down in the software. Super loud on desktop at full volume. My mic volume is peaking at about -9 decibels, I think. -5 decibels. That's my standard usually. Okay. Tool shed, we can get 2 special items. Hovel. Special floor plans now cost additional steps instead of... Ooh. I think I want that one. Schoolhouse. Adds 8 classrooms to today's draft pools. Wait, classrooms? I've never had the schoolhouse. That would be a new one. School. Yeah, I think I want the school. I've never had that. I was going to say hovel until I read the schoolhouse. You know what that's good for? Fiber. Coro dials up spooky. Boys and girls in thems. Unironically, I had Claude make a meal plan. It was pretty solid. Just gave my macros and my ingredients on hand. Oh, that worked out pretty well. Ghost, be honest, that crossed your mind when you sent initially. Idiot savant moment after hitting enter. I thought it was horribly constipated. Turns out I literally forget pooping unless I put it in my Google Calendar that I don't even use otherwise. Ooh. Morning brown. Yeah, just morning brown. How many times has Ursa said morning brown today? Spooky left me this morning. Something about work and keeping our house. Eye roll. Didn't just because the thought didn't cross my mind until Lutz pointed it out. It's usually have for my streamers in case sound check. Wait, I have everything at max volume. Gotcha. Okay. Gotcha. Even give me like 400 cals unused for flex. Interesting. Do you use do you still use like MyFitnessPal as well, Ghost? All right. Was it good for me to go in here? Did I waste a step by coming in here? Shouldn't. Surely didn't waste a step, I imagine, right? Got to be some lore in here. We're going to get 8 classrooms added to the draft list today. What do we have here? Closing address. For the last 38 years, it's been my pleasure of serving as your schoolmaster in this humble little facility. And meager as it may look by modern standards, I think most of us who spend our afternoons here will readily admit that we are reluctant to see this small piece of Reddington history go. I first wish to thank Lady Epson, our most gracious host today, for not only paying attention to my classes those many years ago, but for all the fundraising she has done on behalf of our community and our children. Without her, Reddington Elementary would still be a distant and blurry vision. A vision that I dared not even dream. That dreamer is, of course, the incomparable Mrs. Peterson, our future principal and my reluctant successor, who I might add forced me to give this speech. So I think I'll end my praise of her there, though she deserves much more, I'll admit. To the architect of our new school, the Baron Sinclair, thank you for following in your father's footsteps and building Reddington yet another school, and for also allowing the use of your own private residence and floor plans to serve as our interim facility until the new campus is completed in March. A decision I'm certain will be he will immediately regret tomorrow morning when he hears the children running through his halls. And lastly, I wish to thank all my students, many of you here today whom I have not seen in years, whose faces I still remember as young and manners wild. Those here whose parents before them I have also taught and whose children I may yet. Without you, I would have had a lifetime of quiet peace. And yet, what is all the peace in the world if you have no one to bestow demerits upon? Thank you all sincerely. My time here has meant the world to me, and if I am still standing in 8 months, I will see you all at the slightly less melancholic ribbon-cutting ceremony next year. Better joke to end, question mark? Remember to give Mrs. Peterson her gift. Okay. He told me the same thing when he left last night. I mean, what? It's hot garbage, but gets the job done. Kind of like my ex-wife. Did you counter with, but how are we going to get these buns into my oven if you leave every day? Game is very quiet, by the way. I mean, it's a pretty quiet game overall, but not heard any sound yet. That's a good point. Why is the game not showing up? This is very weird. Okay, let me do... Get on here. Oop. And why is this window cut off? Okay, here we go. Let's do this. It should be showing up. Okay, this is not good. A couple of my sources might be... Is it this one? No? Okay, let me just... We're going to do this, I suppose. Thank you for pointing that out, Sorty. I don't know why that was happening. Okay, you should have it now. I'm not going to have... Unless I can do this, maybe. Okay, I just pasted all the filters in there, so now it's ducking as well. Okay. Hopefully it is. Thank you for that, Sorty. I appreciate that. All right. I don't know why that happened. I've had a couple sources just die on me. I had to fully recreate, like I said, my camera was actually, the camera wasn't broken. It was the scene. Very weird bug. I had to fully delete the scene, and then when I added everything to another scene, it was just totally fine. My camera, for instance, like if you've ever used OBS and you go and change the settings on something, it'll pop up this other window, and you can see a preview of whatever it is you're working on. And my preview was showing fine. It was showing my camera. I could move. It wasn't frozen or anything like that. But the scene that was feeding into was just a black screen, and it didn't matter what I did. I hid every element on there. It didn't matter if I like deleted things off of it. It just stayed a black screen. Nothing changed. Created a new one. Everything was fine. So I don't know. It's a very weird bug. Very weird bug. But yeah, that seems like maybe we have another one. I did have to update the source clone, and maybe, but that shouldn't be the issue, because even this other one is just not working anymore. Oh, you know what? That's a plugin too, though. Oh. Yes, that is a plugin. I didn't think about that. Application audio output capture is a plugin. Then they added application audio capture beta as part of OBS. That's why. The plugin's broken. I didn't update all the plugins. I only did the source clone. Okay. Got it. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing next. We'll get that fixed. Unfortunately, my oven is unfortunately just slip and slide right now. Pardon? Being a wife is overrated. Try being a wolf. I'll be lurking about going to attempt to be a wife and clean up. Try being a wolf. She said no pets. Got a mystery. Bone Slayer is definitely a mystery. But yeah. No, it is. I was right the first time, wasn't I? It's invalid header. I keep saying it like... Sorry. I keep going back and forth on... I say it invalid, invalid. I say it both ways. I'm sorry. Bones coffee? So it's a mystery? Like you don't even know what it is? A brisk 95? Wait, actually? Like I read something I'm not supposed to. Same, yeah. You can elaborate if you want. I mean, the buns can't stick in the oven. They're getting batted out of the park. What? When the pizza rolls cook too long? Appreciate your enthusiasm and willingness to share. It means a lot to me as a friend. You feel comfortable sharing with me. That said, no freaking thank you. I will also pass on this. I will also pass. Can I get in this drawer over here? No. Okay, so the schoolhouse closed. I'm trying to think. So it said to give Mrs. Peterson her gift. Oh, there's this. Oh! That's one of the flames, right? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, I need to make a note. I need to make a note. I don't remember what else I had, but okay. So, blue flames. Blue flames. We've got schoolhouse. Schoolhouse? That's what it was called, right? There was another one, and I can't remember what it was. I had the floor plan before. I've turned on one of the flames, but I admittedly I don't recall which one it was. It wasn't the tool shed, was it? It was in Hovel? Hovel. What's a fun word to say? Hovel. What does this say? Herbie? Okay, anything on the back of this chalkboard? No? Okay. I'm not seeing anything else to interact with. Nothing else. I think. Here's your backup notes. All right, let me make a note about Hovel. I definitely had Hovel at one point. What is interesting, or what I guess I haven't quite solved for, but I'll continue to try solving for, is if those are the only 4 drafts that will turn on the flames, I got to figure out a way to get them all at the same time. Not all clues are those you can interact with. That's true. That is true. Swordbear is your backup blueprintspedia. But actually, heard my name from the living room. If it helps you have a good memory of usernames, you can call me D. Okay. I generally do. I can do D. I can do that. Some clues you just have to notice. True. Wait, I have 2? Oh, they persist? Freaking A. I didn't realize that. I should have paid closer attention during the cutscene. I went back and I looked at chat. Yeah, you're gosh dang right. Look at that. Okay. Okay. And I did something the day that my internet died when we were playing this last. I should make a note of that. I opened up some sort of... Was it something in here? Yeah, this. What are these? Can somebody remind me what these things are? Next to the stars in the bottom right corner, we've got these, like, coin-looking things. I was going to look up my... I was going to try to... Oh, that's my allowance. Go inside and check the table. Okay. Okay. Allowance. I miss getting an allowance. That's very cool. That is very cool. All right, let's start freaking drafting, shall we? Okay. Discover less common floor plans while drafting in the library. Have I had the library before? Hallway would be good because we have more places to go, but I think you had a book you ordered too. A book? I like money. The stream is so smooth. Lutz can do the D. Okay, all right. Hang on a second. That's not what I meant. I'm not trying to sexualize anyone here. Welcome back. Wasn't expecting a blue chew pun. Thank you for noticing. Thank you for noticing. Hashtag not sponsored. Oh, I ordered a book in the library. I'm clicking it. I'm doing it. I know it's a partial dead end. Okay, yes. I do remember this now. All right. Simon P. Jones. Simon P. Jones. It's a manual for the EPCW pump system. Oh, freaking A. Okay. All right, we got to take a look at this. All right. Make a note, today's November 13th. Today? I didn't do that before? All right, and we're going to write down some stuff about this too. Okay, this is day 7, I believe? Day 7. Hang on a second. Day 7. Day 7. November 13th. 93. Okay. All right. Do this and then do this. Okay. Pumping, water control panel, water level indicators, selection buttons, source labels. Okay. Hi, Ghosty. I love my job. Asking us to vehemently sign up for specific MFA app the past month. Email today, it's been phased out because it's insecure. Amazing. Amazing. Well, why not? Day 7 equals November 13th. I say that only because there's one or two places that matters. It's very annoying to remember otherwise. Okay. Good way to know what date you're on as well. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's always just day otherwise, huh? Okay, whether using a single tank system or an array of pumps, the water control panel serves as a central hub to your EPCW system. The panel is fitted with a number of buttons equal to your own home's needs. One button for each different water source on the estate. The function is simple. Press a button to select the water source you would like to adjust. For example, if you wish to drain or fill your pool, simply press the button labeled pool. Regardless of the number of pumps or water sources being used, water can only be adjusted from a source if its corresponding button is selected. That makes sense? After you've selected a source using the water control panel, the next step is to set the pump associated with that source to pump either in or out. This will initiate water flow to from one of the supply tanks. Okay. That makes sense. All right. A pump may be connected to more than one tank, allowing you to store and retrieve even more water, recommended for cleaning larger Olympic-sized pools. Okay. Tank switch. In these cases, the tank a pump is using can be switched or changed by the simple flip of a switch. Okay. That also still all makes sense. Quick start guide. Use water control panel to select water source. Use pump lever to set water flow direction. Okay. I think I understand all that. Dare I say, even without writing any notes down. I think all that kind of makes sense. Yeah. I have stared at the water system in my RV for a good amount of time, so I feel like I might actually understand that. Okay. Crowbar. Prayer beads. I think was there something upstairs at one point? I feel like there was. Mount Holly records. Oh yeah, this is cool. The number of things I've done in the game. But my stats aren't that impressive, you know what I mean? Average day is 50 minutes long. Okay. Those are rookie numbers. We got to get those numbers up. Oh, this is cool. Since the library is like at the front of the house, we got some nice windows. Mount Holly scrapbook. Okay. Yeah. My favorite floor plan, security. Can't seem to ever pass it up. Drafted hallway, den, and parlor the most. Most paid for. Commissary, passageway, courtyard. I've spent the most time in the billiard room, which makes sense since there's a puzzle there. Contraptions I've made, freaking nothing. Largest purchase, I bought a metal detector. I vaguely remember buying that. Yep. I've avoided the nursery the most. That'd be a good one. I don't know why I've avoided that so much. Probably just because of where in the house it's been. Does Blueprints take reservations? Like to wander an empty house to get some peace and quiet for a few days? That would be really nice, actually. Can I borrow some of your good internet? My Wi-Fi keeps buffering your stream. Really? I'm double checking, but yeah, it's not on my end. Dang. That's average. It's not the size that matters. How the room position gives different glimpses of the grounds. Me too. That's very cool. You want The Shining? This is how you get The Shining. No. Mount Holly is chill. Yes, I would like that very much. I would prefer that, in fact. All right. Secret passage? Dang. I can do the workshop. Workshop seems really cool, but secret passage? Leads to a room of a color of your choice. That would be very cool. I just don't have any gems. So we got to go with workshop. Combine inventory to create new items. I don't think I have anything to really like combine at this point, right? Nope. Sure don't. This is cool. It's a new room. Let's see. It's not you, Lutz. It's been very stable. Good to hear. Sounds like Koro can help you with the elevator scene. Pardon? 100% mine went to phone data and stream is perfect. Gotcha. Okay. I can see stream, but I'm stuck on this call and I hate it. You want to drive 2.5 hours to see us on Sunday? Oh my gosh. This is... Please don't hate me. Okay, please don't hate me. Wait a minute. Is this a sledgehammer? It is. Please don't hate me, Koro. I'm kidding. You're busy. I told a friend of mine, like a high school friend of mine, that I would maybe see him Sunday if I wasn't overwhelmed by the week. Like literally. And I just told him that yesterday because I found out he was going to be in town, our hometown. So I was possibly going to go and visit with him. And I actually haven't met my nephew yet because of how busy I've been. So I was going to maybe meet my nephew. He's 4 months old, and see one of my high school friends. I'm kidding. You're busy. And that's still a big if because I don't know what's going to happen with like all the weather uncertainty. I'm coaching in 3 track meets this week. And the weather may postpone or delay some of those. So I may end up putting in a lot of hours this week. Just don't know what's going to happen yet. Okay. Combine inventory to create new items. I thought it was maybe like interacting with some of the items on there, but I'm not. Okay. So let's grab this sledgehammer. Can shatter padlocks, unlock trunks. I think I've had this before. I definitely had something that would shatter the padlocks. I don't think it was an axe. Okay, stones cut by hand and letters wrought do spell our secrets carved from thought. A message read is often lost among the bold words spoken soft. The note is read, the letter is not. The note is read. The letter is not. Okay, that sounds like a... It's not red. It's blue. Such a pause of no, I'd rather not. No, it's not that at all. It's not that at all. You'll see in a few months, hoping to be able to travel more in the near future. Maybe Home Depot. Goes to a different school. Maybe Home Depot. Don't know if we'll have enough time. We have a dog sitter now, which opens our world up. Oh, really? That's nice. How did you find said dog sitter? Stones cut by hand, letters wrought. Do spell our secrets carved from thought. Okay. Secrets carved from thought. A message read is often lost among the bold words spoken soft. So message is bold here. Okay. The note is read, the letter is not. So it's a riddle of some sort. Where do I use that, though? Message is bold. A note is read, the letter is not. Can I use... Is it something with this? Like, do I need to be able to... There's a chisel in here? I don't know if, like... Does it show the sledgehammer here? Combine inventory to create new items. It doesn't show... Oh, it does show the sledgehammer, but I don't have anything else in my inventory. Okay. All right. Let's see what else we can uncover in this room. No old school reference? I'm disappointed. I have not seen that movie since it came out. I don't recall much of it at all. Found her on Marketplace is kind of a fluke. She's a 25-year-old artist, super chill and cool, and close by, too. Have a good stream, everyone. Heading off to internship. Rollin, have a great day. I hope it's a good one. I hope it's a... No, you know what? I hope it's a fantastic one. The true box does not always contain the prize. Okay, is that related to the 3-box puzzle that we normally do? Okay, I don't see anything else I can interact with. So I think we'll need to come back. She'll be here during LootsCon. Wait, so she's gonna watch the dogs during LootsCon, and you're, well, but I guess Spooky's staying around too, right? I was gonna say because you're gonna be traveling sooner than that. Let's go with the parlor. I don't really love any of these. Maybe corridor? No, let's go parlor. I don't really love any of these floor plans here. I feel like I'm kind of boxing myself in a bit, but I haven't drafted a single classroom yet. Okay, hang on. Let me grab the key. We'll get us some gems, hopefully. and a magnifying glass. Inspect documents of the estate more closely. Pardon? I was just about to say, I don't feel like that had been there before. A magnifying glass? I can inspect documents more closely. What in the world? I'm coming home this week before to hopefully meet my sister's new baby and have some extra time seeing my family, but Spooky won't be flying down until Luke's gone with Coleman. Like, with Coleman and... Yeah. I get the magnifying glass so rarely. Big pog. Gosh dang, you guys are excited about it. I'm like, shoot, what the frick am I going to do with this? Can I use it here? Okay. Okay. I do remember... I'm going to move my cursor off the screen here. I do remember that I... was it the security room, I want to say? There's like a code that was scratched out. And I remember being like, man, if I could just see that a little bit closer, maybe that'll fix it. Maybe that'll do it. I don't know. But that's a totally random thing. Okay, a box next to this gem, or this box, contains gems. Both boxes next to this box contain gems. A box next to this box is true. Okay. A box next to this box contains gems. Both boxes next to this box contain gems. That's false. Box next to this box is true. I think that's also false. So this is the true one. And I think it means that I got to open this box. Alrighty. Swarty just says, interesting idea. All right. I believe that was in the security room, if I recall properly. So we'll attempt to draft a security room. And now we have some gems. Ah, the courtyard. The courtyard could be a solid option here. We could get 2 items from the closet. Storeroom also be a dead end. I think I am going to go with the courtyard here. Because we could also possibly get something, an item maybe, to combine in the workshop. No shovel here. No shovel here. Okay. All right. And then let's go ahead and go, we'll go south. Why not? These will be kind of dead end rooms either way, huh? Oh. Okay. Actually, the bedroom would connect. No, it would not connect back. So that's not really super useful unless we get an item in there. Smart, maybe greenhouse. Greenhouse is a dead end anyway. More likely to draw green rooms while drafting. I think that's a good thing, right? And it's another room I've never had. So I think I'll do it. I got 2 gems and spent them immediately. I've never spent anything so fast. Metal detector. Nice. Greater chance of finding keys and coins. Okay. Oh, there's a letter there. Oh, another music sheet. Okay. Okay. Check that out too. Filled with the devil's lettuce. When in doubt, pick the room you've never seen so you can learn more. That was my thought. I'm like, at least I'll know if it's a room worth having in the future. I mean, I'm sure all the rooms are worth having in some way or another. There's got to be, there's no room that's totally useless, right? They all have their pros and cons. Okay. We can use the magnifying glass here. This is number 5. Frick, what was the last one? Was that one 2? 8? Trees found inside will never shade. The gems that shine in night and rain. The clue you hold cannot be paid. With gems nor coins, so toss away. These sheets you find a worthy trade. Okay, so I'm going to put music sheets. I'm going to make a note about music sheets here. So music sheets. We found one. Number 5 has sheets in bold. A clue you hold cannot be paid with gems nor coins, so toss away. These sheets you find a worthy trade. Even there's one room that's totally useless. Well, not even then. It's not totally useless, but it's pretty dang useless. It's not green. Liars. Feel like the greenhouse should be 2 rooms. Combine the sledge and metal detector. Bet it would make something cool. Yeah, we can find locks easier to just smash then, right? What might you be? Hang on a second. That seems a lot like the antechamber. Dealio, huh? Right here? Seems kind of like what that would be. It's missing a lever, though. Okay, hang on. I got to make a note about this. Greenhouse, broken lever to antechamber? Greenhouse, broken lever to antechamber? Question mark? All right. Peculiar. Indeed. All right. Made a note of that too. All right. All right. Lars and I watching every Blueprint stream as Lutz thinks out loud, like smirk. I do. That's the whole thing. I want you guys to know what I'm thinking in my brain. I don't want you guys to have to guess, you know? Also, this wall is kind of sus. We're being honest. We're being honest. It's a little sus. Okay, let's see if we can... I don't think we'll be able to combine those two things, but... Is it worth a shot? Hang on, this is the... We have to go through the parlor to get back to the workshop. Let's draft the room for the courtyard first. Then maybe we'll go back. A veranda? Freaking 2 gems, though. Oh, it's going to be a dead end. Okay. I don't want the freezer, so I guess I'm going with the closet. A veranda! Veranda Cosgrove. I'm the man with the kids straining. Aw. How you doing, sorry? Doing pretty solid. Just enjoying stable loots and blueprints on this fine morning. It's a fine morning indeed. Run into that wall like it's platform 9 3/4. I hate myself for a HP reference. You're fine, Coleman. You're fine. You're fine. Oh, we have a key and a die. Metal detector. Ivory die. While drafting, you may use dice to roll new floor plans. Okay, okay. Is that like a one-time dealio? I feel like it's got to be, right? Silver key, silver key. We've reached our first dead end. So now we have no choice but to go back through. Let's see what we can find from the workshop. I don't know that this is going to necessarily do anything, but it's worth a shot. Combine the sledgehammer and the metal detector. Nope. That's a no-go. Magnifying glass? No. Magnifying glass, metal detector? They do combine. Burning glass? Burning glass? We shall be assembling. Can light candles and ignite fuses? A rather crude burning glass. Wait, so does that mean I can't... Hang on a second. So I don't have a magnifying glass anymore. Okay. I forgot about this one. I shouldn't watch this part, but it's not like I'll remember anyway. Okay, candles? I can light candles. Why does that sound like that will actually be useful? Candles. Where was I? What room was I in? Was that in the... what was that room called? The one with like tons of pictures all over the wall. Weren't there candles in that room? And fuses. Fuses? Okay, checking my floor plan here. We did leave one dead space, unfortunately. Dead space? Nope, I'm not playing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I actually enjoyed Dead Space 1. Trying to keep my mouth shut so hard, yeah. Drawing room? Yeah, maybe it was the drawing room. You're thinking of the drawing room. Yes. Okay, now that sounds familiar. See if we can get the drawing room. The aquarium! Freaking A! Oh no, we don't have another dead end. Okay. So we'll do the bedroom then for now, I think. Could there be candles in the bedroom to light? Give ourselves a free pass through here. The Reddington. I've had a chest here before, but it's not there this time. Top hat, huh? Okay. You do have one die, too, for a reroll. Not saying use it now. Yes. Good idea. Good idea. Good thinking. Use it now is what I'm hearing. And I will likely... I assume I would probably save it until I feel like I'm cornered. The cloister. Gosh dang it. Guest bedroom plus 10 and a spare room. Is this the one you were thinking is useless? The spare room? Nope. Okay, spare room is not useless. I think I'll use the spare room now. Spare room gives steps. Or do I want the guest bedroom? I almost never choose the guest bedroom. I could go back and then go through the entrance hall. Oh, wait. Sorry, I'm done. No, you're good. You're good. All right, I'm going to do this. We're going to gain some extra steps. And I haven't been in here in a while. I'm trying to remember if there was anything useful in here or not. But since we have the dice, the die, I will risk it a little bit. Okay, thanking you for the weekend. Yeah, the billiard room. Okay, that's right. I remember that. I remember that. Okay, so we got ourselves some extra steps at least. That was the only reason I really did that, but that is a dead end. So we're relying pretty heavily on this last corridor here. Speaking of corridor. Okay, so we have hallway. Corridor is... yeah, and there's the redraw floor plans over there. I would love the aquarium, but I cannot afford. So I think I'll just go with hallway. I mean, this is a guarantee that it's open, right? So I don't know. But the corridor would be better to save for later. It's always unlocked. I do also have a key. Let's just go with the regular hallway for now. That might have been stupid. Pros and cons to either. Yeah, I don't get this one here, so that's a bummer. Yeah. Okay. The breaker box, that would have been useful, but that would become a dead end. So we got to go with the pantry. We got no choice. If we want to continue this run, we got to go with the pantry. The pantry raid. Is this stream sponsored by Blue Chews? I already said hashtag not sponsored. Professor, how are you doing? How the heck are ya? We got some more steps. We got this. Alrighty. Observatory. I still can't afford. Spare room. I guess we're going with the spare room in this case. I was in London. I went 4 runs along the Thames. It was nice. Really? Although if I had any British friends here, I would definitely pronounce it Thames just to make them triggered a little bit. But doors more likely to be unlocked at lower ranks, so payoff for quarters pretty met at rank 1. That's what I was thinking too. Yeah, hallway 2 doors. No bad call, yeah. Getting Chapel out of the way isn't the worst call. Really? Getting it out of the way so I stop drafting it? I suppose that makes sense. And also... Are there candles in here? There are an awful lot of candles. Oh, look at that. It paid for itself and then some. Good call, Sorty. Okay. There are tons of candles. How the frick do I light them? Maybe it doesn't work that way. Can I just, special candles. Okay. I didn't realize that. These are not special. These are you telling me that they use secular candles in this chapel? Oh my gosh. What a scandal. And they take my money? Famies. With a lighter? I have not a lighter. Oh, the den. Yeah, we got to go with the den here. Yeah. No, there's no, I guess there's no lighter. It's just special candles that I can use a freaking like magnifying glass attached to a metal detector to light them on fire. It's pretty funny. No lighter though. Just something like way cooler. All right. The den too. I feel like it's actually moving there. Okay. I haven't spent a lot of time in this room. I have not. They're like, money, please. Did you click on them on the candles? I did. What if you, and hear me out on this, use the fire to light them on fire? I did try clicking on them. Should I try again? Is that what you're saying? Wait a minute. Is that a keyhole? Huh. Okay, left first. The spare room again. Yeah, why not? Why not? Let's do the spare room. I think I will not open that next door. Let's open the den door first. Den door. Sounds like somebody from Lord of the Rings. We do have a key. We have both a key and a die. So maybe like Dengar from Star Wars, you mean? Prof. So wait, when were you in London though? When was this, Professor? Was this like over the last week? You sound like y'all from London. Last week? How the frick was it? Other than the running part. How was the rest of it? Can I admit something to you? I'm every time I go somewhere, I'm like the biggest excitement I have about going anywhere is eating food. That's like one of my only drawbacks. Why I don't have like the UK higher on my list. There are good, not to say there's not good food there, but like it's not the highest on my list is all. There for work, gave a keynote talk at a conference. That's awesome. How did it go? Have to go to Italy? I would love to, in fact. I would love to. Went to the Tate Modern Art Museum. That was fun as well. Very cool. And how long were you there for, too? I think I am going to go with, gosh, this is a bit of a risk, but I do have both the die and the key. I'm just going to trust that the spare room's got me. I'm going to go with the breaker box for utility closet. It's a dead end, but I think it's going to be worth it. Don't ask me why. Key card entry system. We could turn that off. Gymnasium, dark room, garage. Turn that on. Should I turn the dark room off or the gymnasium off? I don't know if it does it help to be preemptive there. I don't remember how this thing works. Did I ever? Oh, and red? Huh. VAC indicators. Okay. Turn the key card off. Gymnasium will be preemptive. Dark room, you'll have to toggle once it's drafted. Okay. Okay. I'm trying to remember what there was about the gym. I'll go ahead and turn that off, though. Only there for a couple of days. Andrew Tate has an art museum? Oh, God. Please, never. The food has to be better now that the big scare mad cow's behind them. We went when it was at its worst, so we couldn't eat any beef dishes. Oh, really? Well, people like me, which is not a response I'm used to. Come on, That is not true. Is this a puzzle? It seems like it would be a puzzle considering... Oh, purple. Ooh, pretty. Okay. Interesting. This has got to be some sort of puzzle, but I don't feel like... Should I... In my shoes, would you continue clicking around on that? Also, does this... Okay, it doesn't reset. All right. Okay. That you would not keep playing around. Okay. Then I'll quit playing. Quit playing. Hey, I guess that's always been there. I was thinking, wait, did I just get a tape gun? All right. We're risking it a little bit here. The boudoir goes the wrong way, but the dining room... Oh, freaking A. Yep, we gotta redraft here. Okay. If the dining room was flipped around, we'd be totally fine, but it's not. Okay, okay. Redraw the floor plans. Please give us something better. Oh, so there's the security room. We're done. We're freaking done. Seriously, even after a re-roll? You kidding me? Confirm it's a puzzle with the odds of you brute forcing. That is very low. Okay, you'll find another clue. Gosh, that's obnoxious. Well, I might as well draft security. Serially? At least there are thumbs to do outside. Thumbs? Thumbs? Things? Oh, things. Okay. Things. I'm like, wait, thumbs? That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna... Yeah, we've seen this before. This unless written by hand. Blue memos equals true. Red memos equals lies. Unless written by hand. This is what I was going to use the magnifying glass on right here. The terminal password. I was going to try to zoom in on that, but I've kind of already used the thing, you know? The thing. It's just it's used. So yeah. Might as well explore a bit before you wrap the day. Okay. That is a bummer. Dead end so early. Inventory, we got nothing. So we did all that. Okay, key card system. Doesn't matter at this point. Oops. You can actually fully log out here. You got log into network. I don't have the password. So, yeah. I feel silly for having used that magnifying glass now, because I feel like, yeah, this is an S, but maybe if I zoom in, it would have been like I, used the magnifying glass to really look closer. Maybe I could have done it. Maybe I could have done it. You shouldn't. I shouldn't. Wait, I shouldn't explore, or I shouldn't, wait. I shouldn't feel? Oh, I should explore. Okay, I'll explore. I shouldn't feel dumb. Okay, understood. Understood. 41 steps? Yeah, all right, all right. Okay, spare room. How exploring should we be here too? Don't feel bad about the fire starter. Okay, all right. Good to know. Good to know. I will not feel bad then. Okay. Lock. Is this missing? I have been seeing gears laying around, but is there one in the workshop? I agree. Go outside. Okay. How spoilery do you want nudges to be? Spoilery? I'm going to try clicking more candles first. Tell me, okay, start with this. Have any of my thoughts that I've given recently, oh, wait a minute. Okay, what the frick? I tried that. I just wasn't close enough. Is this a freaking piggy bank? The Keeper of Tithes, the chapel's resident guardian, tasked with the sacred duty of keeping the coins accumulated from chapel offerings. Wait, are these my own? Now, if you smash that sweet boy, I'll unsubscribe. Wait, I have a choice? I can say not yet. Okay, and here I was about to say, like, okay, tell me if, like, any of the random ideas I've spewed throughout the last, like, 30 minutes had any sort of weight behind them. Mechanical explanation because they don't elaborate. For once in your life, keep it in. Once in my life. Wait, chat playing this, don't read my next message if you don't want spoilers. Wait, am I allowed to read it? It's cute and has money inside. He's going against his nature. Okay, stop it, Ursa. I've been playing inside all day. It's true. I haven't really done much outside. I kind of want to break it, you guys. Then again, I don't really need the money, so like, what the frick am I going to do with it, Every time you enter, that money goes in the piggy bank. One smash, use it wisely. Okay. That's what I figured. Okay. That's what I was thinking. So it's still going to collect money, but I'm not going to be able to get it back. Is that what I'm understanding? That's my thought process. In that case, like, is there going to be a reason for me to come back in? The answer is I don't know. I never wonder if you had to discover a clue before you could light these candles, but this is a good game after all. All right. Let me, I do want to get back outside. We have yet to smash. Oh, look. Another window. All right. We're back in the hallway. Okay. All right. We are nearly outside. Let's just go ahead and head on out. There is zero map for outside, right? Nothing. Upside, they do hit you with a... I never smashed, couldn't bring myself to do it. Upside, they do hit you with a... Are you sure? Yeah. Yeah. Same as Billy Dream. Look at how he did that without a clue. The smart boyo. I am. Sometimes I am. Why is there a couch in the hallway? Someone going to get tired walking in the hallway, decide they need to lie down? I think so. They're for guests that are waiting. I can make a wish. Wait, I've never done this before. Make a wish. Okay. Did my wish come true? What the frick did I wish for? I'm not supposed to tell you guys, but I wish for a lot more wishes. Okay, we'll see what happened with that. Yeah, I knew that. So this map I knew would go with me, but it'd be cool if I had a map of the grounds. That's kind of what I was hoping for. The grounds. Okay. I went that way. I'm trying to remember where the steps get taken to, like where like, yep, here you get subtracted a step. I'm guessing I can't light anything here, huh? That would be too convenient. Way too convenient. Might as well. Don't like the edge around the water thing is cracked. Want to spackle and fix it? I do have a sledgehammer. That's true. I sure do. Sledgehammer, burning glass, and... Is that it at this point? Oh, I have one key. One key. I remember I was told that this tunnel will be evident to me when I can use this tunnel. I'm guessing I probably can't light this sconce up here. But I feel like I gotta try anyway, Okay, I stand corrected. I can light it. Okay. What the frick is this? Always draw a tunnel while drafting in this room? Wait, this is going to be open now. I told you it'd become evident. That won't work how you're thinking it will. My first secret floor plan? Guys, I have a secret. Okay, Scripps and Rudford Mining Company, Excavation Department, Foreman's Log 621, date 6/18/1918. Wow, okay. The complete manifest for all the excavation equipment has been rigorously checked and delivered to the upper branch. After tomorrow, the site will be sealed and all remaining hardware will be packed up and transported to the original access tunnel for long-term storage. It's unclear if they will also seal that tunnel after our crew is left, but I suspect they may want to keep ready access to the gear, especially now that they've begun operations in the East Mine. A month ago, I believed the discovery of gemstones in that cavern was directly linked to the closure of the site, but now I'm not so sure. The Baron doesn't seem the type to value shiny baubles over history. Would you like to permanently add tunnel to your drafting pool? Always draw a tunnel while drafting in this room. I'm going to say yes. I don't, like, how does that work? Always draw a tunnel while drafting in this room? Our boy has grown up so fast. So I get that added to my floor plan draft, right? That's how that works. How does the mechanic work or the secret room? The mechanic, I almost kind of wondered if it was going to open this tunnel for me, but it's still used in the mansion, right? Is that what I'm understanding? Still used in the mansion. Okay. Wow. Wow. Okay. We did something. We did something good. And how much time do I have? Gosh dang, not a lot of time. Quit? Honestly, I wouldn't mind. Last week was kind of no, last week wasn't the worst. It was the week before that. Is that right? Week before that kind of sucked. New room possibility. When you draft from the tunnel, another tunnel will always be one of the 3 options. That is very cool. That is very cool. So you just basically, like, you can make ludicrous progress through the mansion. And I'm no spooky deer, so I don't know that I'm going to be able to brute force this orchard dealio. Luda! Have I ever been on the other side of this gate? I'm trying to remember now. I don't know that I have. There was the garage got me behind the other gate. So it wasn't that. Okay. I don't remember. I don't think so. I don't think I had been on the other side of that gate. Nor have I been on the other side of that, like, nuclear fallout shelter door. Take another look up here. Why not? Why not? I would love to be in here. It just looks so cozy. It is a 4-digit code, and I've still not cracked the case on that. Not cracked the case. Okay. So, should I call it a day? Did we do everything that I can do? Is it worth it? I can try to do one more day, like on a speed run. Otherwise, if I spend too much more time on this day, I'm not going to have any more time. What would you do in my shoes? Knowing my time situation. You can call it? Okay. Let's call it then. Can I call it by being here? No. Thought it'd be nice, but... Alright, we're calling it a day. Oh, my camera's starting to overheat. That I don't have a fix for other than this, this little fan dealio. Let's get this going here. Get real close. Kiss for chat. All right, let me do this. Turn the fan on. Oh, did I mess anything up? I accidentally clicked a button. Are we good? We're still good. Okay. On camera. There we go. All right. Oh, if you click on the fire, that'll work? Okay. There we go. All right. Should we start cooling down now? Let's see. New rooms. I had 3 new rooms there. Save and continue. We can try to speed run one other day. Making you a grounds map? You are? You're making me one? I threw a coin in the well and the fountain. I don't know if that ended up doing anything for me or not. Also, I've been starting the days by going out to the shed. I don't know if that's a good idea or not, but I like that idea. It seems to make sense because a lot of them seem to have like modifiers for the game. Although I did not draft a single classroom, unfortunately. Root cellar. Rooms in your house will be more likely to contain dig spots. Shrine. Make an offering. Receive a blessing. Okay, those are two new ones I've never had before. You do the same. You always come back to the shed. I don't have any coins right now, but I'm going to get coins, right? I'm going to go with Shrine. I just want to see this. Wow. Very Elder Scrolls-like here. Make an offering with coins may result in the bestowal of a beneficial blessing that will last for several days. Okay. All right, and I can do more than 0 coins. So I do have an allowance. Maybe I should have went inside first. A blessing that'll last for several days, or at least maybe I wonder if it's like a day per coin or something like that. Maybe that would be the case. And then have I gone? I don't know if I've gone this way. That's blocked because I don't have the garage. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, we are going to... I just saw some of these rocks over there and I wanted to check. Some hand-drawn rocks. Okay. Let's grab our allowance. Do I go straight back? DMs. Okay. Checking. Oh, yep. I just got the buzz from my phone. Wait a minute. Was that always all that was on this table? Okay, checking DMs. Dang, you did this very fast. Holy crap. Okay. Big metal door, gate, camp, orchard. Okay. Tunnel. Boarded up tunnel. Yeah. Yep. I see it. I see it now. Thank you, Sorty. You did this very fast. It was fast. Yeah. That's always there. Okay. For some reason, I was thinking there was another page like laying right here, but okay. I don't know if this is silly, but I gotta know. It's a burning question. So I'm going to run back out. And I realize I'm not necessarily wasting, but I'm using a lot of steps to do this. Whereas if I just stayed inside the house, grabbed the allowance, and then came back out, I would have saved a good number of steps, but I didn't know. I will probably do that next time. I'm putting both coins in. You received the blessing of the dancer. While drafting, you may pay gems to spin floor plans. Oh! Okay. Yeah, I could have used that last time, but I've been very broke with the gems lately. So. There was yesterday. Basically explains how the allowance works. Wasn't important. Okay. Because that was the first day that I had the allowance. That makes sense. That makes sense. All right. In that case... So then here's another maybe silly question. Is there any reason... Do these birds fly away? They do fly away. Is there any reason to go back to the tunnel? I mean, it doesn't use steps to do that anyway, right? So might as well since I'm out here. Not right now. Okay. All right. Well, thank you for saving me the time. I'll fly away. Oh, glory. All right. Here we go. Let's start drafting. See what we can get. It's pretty wild. This is day 8, right? Yeah, day 8. Oh, we got the parlor right off the bat. Yep, we're doing that. We're doing that. Or wait, the den. Ooh. Den has even more connections. Yeah, we're gonna do den. Mm-hmm. Get 1 gem at least. What a good song. You're a good song. We're trying to speed run this a little bit. Pantry. Go pantry here. Yeah. Thinking my great grandmother's funeral. She died in 2020. It's one of my faves too. You sang it there? Few more steps. Alrighty. West Wing, hall, bedroom, observatory. I could do the observatory. Adds a star. I feel like adding the star is probably more important, right? Okay, we've got 3 stars now. The slice. Because that'll be more important later on. Right? Although, where's that book that explains... Is it over here? Depending on number of stars can be seen in the sky on different... any given day. Different constellations of various sizes may be visible. Sometimes more than one on a single day. So, yeah. Twins, 2 trunks have been added to the entrance hall. Oh, this is only a one-time thing, though. Right? Because, like... Those trunks have not been there. Diamondus Minor, 1 gem. Southern Cross, rooms with 4 doors are more common today. Orange apples are extra delicious. Clavis the key, +1 key. Diamondus Major, 5 gems. Draxus the Dead. Dead end rooms are more common. Ooh. The sale, everything is 50% off. Florealis, Bloom of the Sky. Green rooms are more likely to contain special flowers today. Flowers? That's 20 of them. Okay. Once a day thing. Record it for the funeral. Wasn't allowed to be there because of COVID. Oh, shoot. Okay. Good Lord, that would have made me cry. Yeah. Once a day thing. It's once a day. So there were chests in the entrance hall? Florealis, Bloom of the Sky, Magic the Gathering, sound ad name. Special flowers. They mean heroin. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness me. I didn't even realize. Didn't even realize this was a heroin operation. Okay. Morning, Red. How are you doing? Hello. Bedroom. Oh, that one? Okay, I can pass through the bedroom there. Yep. We'll go ahead and do the bedroom, I suppose. This is a bit of a speed run. I'm not going to, like, totally fly through. I don't have a morning meeting today, but I do have some things I get done. What is this? Car keys. Oh. Now I need the garage. I don't think I've ever had those before. I don't think so. So I need a breaker box and a garage. Okay. Gosh dang it. There's security and I can't get there. Guest bedroom or closet. Do I want the steps or do I want the items? I think I want the items. See what we got this time. Another key and the shovel. Not bad. Not bad. All right. The kids watching how those car keys used to work and why there are 2 of them in different shapes. Yeah, I didn't really think about that. I do not have... I still have car keys. I do. I think about that, though. I mean, a lot of them don't have keys. Okay, back to the entrance hall. I didn't get a chance to use that other den room. Did McDonald's ever bring their cinnamon pull-apart? Wait, they had one? I didn't know they had that. Is it like monkey bread? Chapel. Youngest artist testing for a driver's license on Thursday. God help me. Oh, no. Oh, no. I think I got to go with Chapel here. I don't know that I'm going to walk in there yet, though. Let's not open that one yet. Oh, it's still... Oh. Okay, now I understand. Now I really understand. Okay. Okay, I was thinking that was like a once a run thing. The pool! Dang it, I don't have any freaking... I'm always so broke. Okay, we're going to the storeroom. Yeah. It was called a cinnamon melt. I miss it. The house is bullying you. It really is. Koro, have you ever had the, there's like a cinnamon pull apart thing from, Papa John's. Actually, is pretty dang good. Okay. Plenty of keys. Only one gem, though. That's the problem right now. So I have 14 coins. Is there any reason I should go back to the shrine? I don't know how that works. If I can like double bless or increase bless. What I really don't like Cinnabon. It's hard to find yummy cinnamon roll type things. Yeah, Papa John's. Theirs is really good. Which, like, it's Papa John's. So you're thinking like, but it's solid. Can't get a second blessing. Okay, I think it's one at a time. All right, so it'd be pointless. I would waste all those steps. Okay, Parlor gives me some gems. That's what I'm going with. Because it's not like we're getting any extra rooms anyway, so. Alrighty. Grab our key. No magnifying glass this time. What's this? Coin purse? Man, we're getting, each time you collect 3 coins, earn an additional 1 in interest. Oh, that would have been nice earlier, huh? Still, okay. Gems are in a box with a statement containing the letter B. Okay. The blue box is true. The gems are in a box with a statement containing the letter U. If this is true and this is true, then that means that they're here. But, hang on. Gems are in a box with a statement containing the letter U. True? Okay. U. B. Both of... Okay, hang on. So then... Okay. This one is true either way, right? It's impossible to know whether this one is true or false. Same with this. But this one fulfills both of those anyway. It has both a U and a B. So in that case, one of them is true, one of them is false. That makes this one... Wait, then it doesn't... Hang on. Does that make any sense? Cinnamon is good for 2 to 3 bites, then it's way too much and also filmy. Filmy? Missing McDonald's ones, I'm clearly not concerned about quality. These ones are the ones I mess up with. I was like, hang on, I don't know if my logic made sense there. I had some logic, but I'm like, and it made sense for a second, and then I got to thinking about it, I was like, I don't know if it does. So, okay, the statement on this one, gems are in a box with a statement containing the letter B. I suppose this one also has a B in it. This is the word box right here. And so that could be true, and then this one could also be true. Gems are in a box with a statement containing the letter U. So if this one's false, there is no U on that. So, but this one also has B. The blue box is true. Gems are in a box. Man, I don't know how you know. Loot's logic. Oh, if this one is false, okay. That's, I guess, what I'm going with. This one is false. So, this box has a U in it. Okay, so then they'd be in the blue box, I think is how that's working. There's no U on this one. I believe these two statements are true. This one is false. This box does not contain the letter U, so it should be this one. Whew, we got it. Go with the blue box. Yeah, it's like I really needed these gems because I've been running into so many like freaking gem roadblocks, if you will. So now look at that. There's a courtyard. Gymnasium, whenever you enter. Gym, lose 2. Laboratory. I still don't really know what the laboratory does, but it's a dead end, so I won't be going with that. Courtyard. I do need to rotate. The gym, I don't have to rotate. I could do that one still. But if I rotate it, let's see. I could rotate the courtyard to gain 2. Which direction is it going to rotate, though? I'm going to have to use 2 gems to get the courtyard. I do have a shovel, which is handy. Blue pardon. I'm going to try this. It rotated it the wrong freaking way. That's really obnoxious. Now the gymnasium is more beneficial. I wanted the courtyard to go the other direction, like a 180 from what it is. Do I try again? Like, dare I try again? That is such bad luck. I'm going to try again. Oh, okay, it worked. I got what I wanted, kind of. I didn't want to be out of gems, but I did get what I want. And there's the sledgehammer as well. Okay. Maybe it was worth it? Sledgy. We're going to find out. I do have the shovel. Hopefully we get something good. Freaking A rock. I got a rock. Something else? A gem? A turnip. What do we get here? Somebody followed. Thank you for the follow. I turned down the alert sound really low, I guess. Should provide... Okay, so we got 6 more steps. I don't know that I'm going to actually be able to use those. The follow was from Sans. Thanks so much for the follow. Appreciate that, my friend. Hope you're having a good day. Okay. No more hole digging here. Got the sledge. Now we just need Bomo. All right, let's go. Yeah, let's go this way first. Room counts as 2 bedrooms. The bunk room. I can't afford either of those. Wow. This, I am getting absolutely freaking bullied today. Sans, how you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Please give me something. This is... The house is not provided for me today. What is this? Oh, okay. It did provide. All right. Yeah, I wish it was that room you entered. Wait, what? Pardon? Camp Colonel. Okay. Have you read in here this? I have not, actually. Today is a good day because Simon is at camp and he is not as much fun as my friends. I will not have to share my toys and I will not have to share my room and I will not have to share my snacks. Having a younger brother is not as much fun as they told me it would be, but today will be a good day because he is at camp. Herbie is mean and really stupid, and today is a good day because I threw away his airplane. I also had more fun at camp than he has had in his entire life. Wow, okay. Have you read today? Kind of an oaky afterbirth. The filminess, yes, the flavor has a weird aftertaste. I missed that earlier. What are you playing? This is called Blueprints. Blueprints. Today's a good day because I got my brother in trouble for reading my private journal without my permission and writing mean things in it too. He also threw my model airplane in the bushes outside, but I got it back, and if he does it again, he will not get to go to the park on Friday, and I will make sure he gets no presents for his birthday. I don't need any presents because I have my brother's book because he won't stop writing about me, and today is a good day because I know he cries when he can't find his book, even though he is older. He is a crybaby. Today's a good day because today my brother finally returns. My brother returns to college. I get to finally return him the book I took from him long time ago. Hopefully you find it as hilarious as I do. I honestly have no idea how we survived sharing a room. All things being said, I wouldn't have it any other way. I would still rather have had a sister. Congrats on the diploma and welcome home, Simon. Wow. Interesting. Some lore. Simon, that's me, right? I'm Simon? Gotta love kids. How rude. Quinn! Hello, Quinn. Hello, hello. I hadn't read that book before. Different Simon? Okay, different Simon. I think we maybe talked about this before, too. All right. That's one dead end, and hopefully we don't get another dead end so quick. Okay. The gym is probably the move here. Well, actually, no, the hallway could be. Yeah, let's do the hallway. I'm still kind of hoping for... We got car keys, so I'm hoping for a breaker box and a garage at some point. Okay, we'll go over here. Guest bedroom. There's the library. Okay, I like that. We're going to do the library. Garage won't be over here. Oh, right. It's always on the... Yes. Okay. That makes... Yeah, I forgot about that. It's always on the west wing. Draft this one, too. There's the billiard room and the corridor. Billiard room. Corridor. Let's go corridor this time. Yeah, corridor. Okay. Library next. What does this say? Book request form. Ah, yes. Okay. Sightseer's Guide to Reddington. Swimbird. The Fixed Stars. History of Arinda. I got the pump system user manual before. Drafting strategy. Architectural digest. Maybe I'll just go top to bottom, since I've read the Fixed Stars. Okay, we'll go Sightseer's Guide to Reddington then. I read the Fixed Stars? Okay. That's not... Is that the book that's, like, in the observatory? Star book in the observatory. Okay. Makes sense. Makes sense. Alrighty. I'm just going to continue on this time. Hopefully we get something good. The attic has 8 items for 3 gems. There's the workshop. What items do I currently possess? Shovel, sledgehammer, car keys, coin purse. I don't know that I'm going to be able to combine any of those. But it's probably better than freezer? 13 coins tomorrow. Would that be good? Better than freezer, yeah. Yeah, I think I'm still too early in this run to go with the freezer. Attic would be great. 8 items. Man. Random Red, how you doing? The steps. The steps. Oh, look, we hit our first key card. So I don't think I'm going to go in there just yet. Oh, wait, unless... Hang on, what item is that? Okay, I'm going to go in there. I lied. What is this? It's the broken lever? Okay, so now we need to get the greenhouse. Now we need to get the greenhouse. Also, yeah, here's a cog. I was thinking, I was like, oh, okay, could I use that in the den? But the answer is no, I can't interact with it. Really like the attic. Really like you. Is this the same message? Yes, okay. I did want to see this. Music sheet number 8. This one says message. And that one, okay, so the first one, the other one was in greenhouse. I'm just going to make a note of where I found these. Number 8 is message in bold. Workshop. Okay. Always try the workspace just to see if there's anything I can do. Huh? Makes sense. It is free at this point. I wasn't going to go in... Wait, that says T. Did that say T last time, or was it just kind of like an I? I feel like that's slightly different than last time. Maybe it did say T, but... Okay. Shovel and broken lever combine. Okay, hang on. Sledgehammer and broken lever combine. Nothing combines with a coin purse. Okay. I think I'll combine the sledgehammer and the broken lever. Oh, I can combine more. Not the... Okay, can't do those. Okay. Wow. Once you freeze your assets, they're locked. You still have options. True. True. Should I just make a note of that? Should I come back another time? Okay. See, broken lever workshop combos. Broken lever plus shovel slash sledge. Okay. Remember making extra notes considering you only play about one time per week. Yeah. Okay. And then we also did the magnifying. I'm just making another note. Magnifying glass. Plus metal detector equals, was it burning glass is what it was called? Burning glass. Okay. Figure might as well make a note. Okay, are these work messages coming in? I hope not. Nope. No work messages. Okay. Which is good. I don't have a ton of time, but I can keep going for a little bit. Okay, we need to go back to... Oh, yeah, I can't go through the workshop. We need to go back through the corridor over here. I think combine the hammer with the broken lever. If you can. I could have combined those. It's true. Let me see if I can... Let me see what we draft. Locksmith, keys for sale. Study. While drafting, you may spend gems to redraw floor plans up to 8 times. The boudoir. Okay, so we are going to get a dead end either way. That's true. I can rotate. Yeah, I got to rotate the boudoir, huh? Okay. Good call. My only choice to continue on. Someone cussed for another meeting. We really just had to go to the bathroom. Need one more item. Okay. I know there's a safe in here. I have not yet understood the code for that or found it or anything. Maybe I've found it and haven't understood it. Nudge. JK, Swordy. Oh, okay, we got a use for a key for a change. Okay. Chamber of Mirrors? You can now draft second copies of rooms you already have in your house. Whoa. That will be a dead end, but that's a new room. I'll scream. That would be a dead end, but that is a new room. I don't know how important that is. It does look like it has 4 doors. How does that work? Is it a dead end? Should I just find out? I feel like I should just find out. Can't access them from the side you're on. Oh, okay. Okay. Weird, yeah. Chand, hello, Chand. How the heck are you? I don't know what I should do here. Spare room allows me to continue. Chamber of Mirrors could be more interesting. Make sure I'm not missing another room. It looks like they are all dead-ended after this. So, yeah, if I don't do spare room, it seems like I'm pretty much done. But I'm kind of interested by this Chamber of Mirrors. Now we'll continue on. We'll continue on. Still have workshop door. That one is a key card. So it's essentially a dead end for me right now. Unless I can get somewhere else. There's the gym. Okay. I could also get the kitchen. I feel like I'm just going to go ahead and go with the gym. Hopefully these aren't key carded as well. And one of them is. Okay. This has been, let's see, spread green or gems in every green room. Man, the patio is my only choice for continuing on, eh? Got to find a key card. We haven't found it yet. I got a gem here. Remind myself. Yeah. I can dig these spots up. Forgot that this would have dig spots. Nothing. Cool. Okay, good start. Good start. Please? Nothing. Fantastic. Incredible. Incredible. I can't remember if you can seem to be able to do anything with this. Man, it has not been a great luck day, for sure. For sure, for sure, for sure. There's security, and I do have the gems for it. Oh, check. Billiard room. Billiard room's not going to connect anything. So, yeah, I think we just got to go with security. That's going to allow me to continue, hopefully, right? There's always a key card in security. Is that right? Or is that not right? Nope. Okay, no key card here. I can't. Is the key card random? Is that how that works? Okay. This is kind of our last option again. You can set key card doors to unlock if you get them powered off. Yeah. Troop. Fantastic. We get the laboratory. Dang, it's just not, yeah, not a good luck run at all. At all. You can just turn them off as well. I don't remember what the breaker turns them off. Yeah. Yeah. Have I been in here before? I don't know if I ever have. It is a red room. I don't really know why. Just because I guess it's a dead end and there's nothing useful. Is this the room you were talking about? Is this the useless room? Maybe. Yeah. You adjust their frequency and power off state. Yeah. Yep, I think that's the end of the run, huh? I'm going to fill out a passport renewal, but one field for city name in the references section is too small to fit my city name by one letter. Wait, for real? Like a huge oversight. Okay. Yeah, I think that's the end of the run. Okay, fantastic. Let's see. Anything else I wanted to do? Oh, I'll just go back to the workshop. Why not? It's a long city name, yeah. Nap time for you. I'm going to lose a couple steps here. We're going to get back to the workshop, combine those things. Because I don't know why the frick not. We'll do this. My initial gut reaction was to do the sledgehammer and the broken lever, so we'll do that. Man. This one was such a tease. It was like, yeah, here, have some items and stuff that you haven't had. Oh, by the way, yeah, frick you. You're not going to be able to use any of them. All right. Sledgehammer, broken lever. Oh, you can't combine them. Okay, because I need one other thing. So none of these got it. Okay, I was thinking it was an optional thing. It is a mandatory thing. Understand. Okay. Just nap around 8:30. That's a good nap time. Had an appointment with an ADHD doc, and she asked if I ever napped. Oh, I'd be napping, yeah. The minor stuff you could poke at if you wanted, mostly observational stuff, but you're in a time crunch, so I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. I do need to get to work. At least check in. I've got a few minor things. Because of the internet install taking so long yesterday, I didn't really work at all. So I'm going to call it a day. We're going to call it. Gross work, I know. The internet install took most of the day yesterday before I had to leave for practice, so I didn't really get to do much of anything. All right. Quit? I concur. Save and quit. Oh yeah. We're not starting blueprints. I'm sorry. It's just the button doesn't work anymore. Well, friends, thanks for hanging out with me today. I seriously appreciate it. We are back. We're back. 0 drop frames today is unreal. Almost start time, oh boy. 0 drop frames is such a good sight to see. We do have some rendering and encoding lag, a couple frames, not much, 23 and 18 respectively. But that's because my PC has been not very good lately. I don't know what's going on with it, but yeah, like the frames getting, like the videos getting frozen at the beginning of stream. I don't know what that's about. But at least we've got some improvement, big improvements on the internet front. So that's pretty cool. So you had to get a new PC, Professor? Dang, I'm sorry to hear that. Unless, well, I mean, maybe I'm not sorry because you probably really enjoy the new PC. But yeah, let me just say real quick before we head out. Thank you to Lady Iron for 62 months. That is a, oh wait, hang on. Is that I may be mistaken about that. Maybe that's not Iron's Discord sub, but, I'm not sure. It should be though. Ghost also with the sub. Tier 2. Goodness me, Ghost. And then the follow from Sans 14008. So thanks everybody for hanging out. Yeah, goodbye. Thanks for hanging out today, Sans. Appreciate you. Fine so far in 12 months to pay off at no interest. Okay, there you go. Still confused about the subs. Me too, I guess. Me too, I guess. I thought I had gifted you a sub that was like 12 months long. But here it's saying that you sub for 6 months. I don't know. I'm also confused. So we will figure it out at some point, I suppose. But yeah, friends, we are done for the week. I will see you again next week on Monday. Yeah. I hope you have an amazing rest of your Tuesday, amazing rest of your week, and I will catch you again on Monday of next week. Okay? All right. I love you, bye. And it's not going to pause because I didn't fix that yet. So I love you, bye. Bye.